What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to, I'm afraid, not a vlog, just me talking over, as sadly my footage of me vlogging at Joe Macari's got corrupted. Now that was pretty annoying, but at least all the footage got saved and I can just talk over. But in today's video I just go over some of the hypercars and supercars I managed to see at Joe Macari's showroom last weekend, and I have to say it was the best I've ever seen, as I haven't seen that many hypercars in their showroom for God knows how many years I've been going. Like, that was definitely the pinnacle of their showroom in my mind. So as we start over here, we are already greeted by a blue Pagani Zonda S. Now come on, I mean, any Pagani is amazing, and especially this one, as this is also owned by the same person who owns the Koenigsegg Agera RS Naraya, which is very cool. We also have a Reventon, however you want to say it. I've seen this quite a lot of time at Joe Macari's, and I think I last saw it at Super Ventura as well. But check this lineup: 918, Chiron and LaFerrari. If we move on to this rather special Porsche 918 in one of the best colours I've seen it in, and it is sapphire blue, and I'm pretty sure there's not many 918s that actually have this paint on, and I do know one person who is Horatio Pagani himself, the founder of Pagani. He does have a sapphire blue Porsche 918, and this colour is insane. I mean, of course we've got Tigger, which makes it even better driving, but this colour in the light just looks unbelievable. And of course seeing a 918 is brilliant. And look at this right next to the 918, this Bugatti Chiron in ruby red. What a colour this is. Now as for Joe Macari's, they don't just have the hypercars, they also have all the classics and your supercars as well. I mean, they've got from Miras to Dinos to the Californias, and to bikes to tractors, and of course teddy bears. They've got a nice obsession with, I think, all these teddy bears sitting in the driver's seat. But one car that really stood out for me, which I'm really ashamed that I didn't film that much, is the greyish Miura to the left. And this is ordered by one of the Saudi royals, and this is one of two Lamborghini Miuras to feature the additional front canards, which I think is very cool. And then we also have this wingless GT8, which I think is quite cool, but I definitely prefer the wing on it. I think if you could have a car, you could have the wing with it. Like the McLaren Senna, I think if you had a Senna without the wing, it wouldn't look good. But the GT8 does look really good indeed, but I think it needs the wing. And then we also come to one of my favourite parts of the showroom, is where there are two brand new Sennas and a 4GT. Now for me, I think this is actually my favourite Senna I've seen. I think it's about my 10th Senna, but even picture-wise across the internet, I think this could be one of my favourite. And I think the colour could be gunmetal grey. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it could be anything. That just rings a bell. But this just looks insane. I mean, the Senna is growing on me day and day, and is going to literally be, I think, my favourite car soon, alongside the Ferrari TDF. And also to be next to a Senna, the blue one, I think it's Burton Blue, the colour. It's just unbelievable to see the both, and in different specs. But the wing, what a wing game. I've never seen such a big wing on such a normal car. I'd love to see one of these driving on the roads, and especially the exhaust, which I find very interesting. The US one only has 2, and clearly we have 3, but the exhaust is quite a cool one as well. I'd love to see one flaming. And this also is one of my favourite features, the glass bottom window, where you can actually see the driver through. And we can tell this is one of the first, or hardly been driven Sennas, as it's still got the sticker on the wheel. But as you can see, what a car. And also we are now granted with the second Senna. Like I said, I think it's Burton Blue. I do prefer the silver one, or the grey one. I'm not too sure about the yellow, but what I find very interesting is it's next to also a brand new car, or a brand new production car that's just come out, the 4GT. Now, which one would you have? And I'd like you to comment below. Would you have a brand new Senna or 4GT? Now I think this is quite a hard one, because the 4GT looks amazing. Like the exhaust, the two pipes look unreal. They look so mean, and I love the rear lights as well. This 4GT is not for sale for Joe Macari. I think it's just staying there, like the Pagani's under S, which isn't for sale as well. But, you know, you can't go wrong with them. We've got a DeLorean. Look at that, a yellow F50. You just can't go wrong with that. That's a unicorn right there. And then next to it is a very bizarre electric car, I think. I'm not too sure what it is, but it's full carbon, which is pretty cool. So, which one would you have? The Porsche 918, Chiron, or LaFerrari Aperta? And for me, this is a very hard decision between the Aperta and the Chiron. I'm afraid the 918 doesn't, you know, beat the Aperta and the Chiron, and especially in these specs, which all three of them are, you know, crazy specs considering Ferrari's only red. Chiron's, well, this ruby red insane, and this sapphire blue 918 is just unreal. So all three specs are just spot on. But I think for me, if I could win any, like if I won the lottery, I'd buy the LaFerrari Aperta. But, you know, we've got 1,500 brake horsepower Chiron, which, you know, capable of something like 260 miles per hour. You can't go wrong in it. Bugatti are definitely one of the most popular brands, and I would say if you've got a Bugatti, you've won life. You know, that's the dream car. Looking up as a kid, the word Bugatti, you know, just means the ultimate supercar. And then all the black bits are full carbon as well, which I didn't actually say earlier on. We've got V16, double V8s, and the exhaust, it's just unreal. And then the 918, you know, these exhausts are very cool. I don't think I've seen one flaming though, which is, because it's like the 600 LT exhausts that point upwards. I'm not too sure I've seen one flaming. That would be cool to see, but this is definitely one of the favourite 918s I've seen. And I'll have to check how many sapphire blue 918s there are. I don't think there's many, but overall, what a day at Joe Macari's. And thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for what happened about the corruption of the video. And without that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We do here is go back.